What's happening, guys? My name is OTG and I'd like to welcome you to a brand new video on my channel, and it's time for us to do Jerez, the practice testing before the season, pre-season testing in Jerez. It's time for me to give you a roundup of the 4 days they've had so far. Now, I haven't done these so far because I've been doing other stuff, planning some stuff, and there's not been that substantial news. And you know, the days have spanned and it's gone on, and it's very, very nice to do it now. So it started on the 5th of February, and day 4 is now on the 8th. Was on the 8th of February. I believe that is all they'll be doing for now. They'll be possibly doing some more testing in their own personal ways. So day 1, we had all the cars coming out, and it was time for us to have a look and see how the guys would do. Now, Jerez is a base for many of the teams, and you know, we're hopefully looking for some stuff. The cars look very nice, especially the Red Bull with its new purple stripe. That is a car to be looking out for. But in general, the whole of the lot looked so very nice, and it was a very good day. The cars were racing well. The Marussias had a horrible time. They had an incident and crashing, and you know, this is the unofficial times from the thing. So the car that set the fastest lap in Jerez was Jenson Button with a 1 minute 18.8. Then you had Mark Webber in the Red Bull with a 1:19.7. A big gap there. That is a very, very big gap. You know, it's kind of interesting. It's quite interesting to see Mark Webber's up there, but these are the guys that have tested. Mark Webber coming in 2nd, Romain Grosjean coming 3rd, Paul di Resta 4th, Ricciardo 5th, Massa 6th, Hulkenberg and Rosberg takes 7th and 8th, and Maldonado takes 9th. You know, it's quite interesting. Maldonado picked up a beautiful 84 laps. That is a lot of laps. And Paul di Resta had 89. That must be a little bit boring for them. But if they're doing something they love, who can fault them? So, you know, Jenson Button, top of day 1, which, you know, is not surprising because the McLaren is probably one of the most dominant cars out on the track. But when we went into day 2, it was like a blind sight in a way. And the guy that was best on day 2 was Romain Grosjean, who was 2nd. And this guy in 2nd was Paul di Resta. Daniel Ricciardo and Mark Webber took 3rd and 4th. Nico Hulkenberg in 5th. And Lewis Hamilton, who got 6th place, finally went out on track in his Mercedes. Now, you might be thinking, wow, what's going on there? It's a bit weird. Why is he down there? He only done 15 laps. And then you go to Sergio Perez, his first race in McLaren. And if you think about it, Romain Grosjean done 95, Paul di Resta done 95, Nico Hulkenberg did 99 laps. I mean, that is unbelievable. So, you know, they're obviously very passionate, and it's quite a lot of laps. I wouldn't have liked to have been watching. It's more of a test. Imagine if they would have recorded and put it on live TV. I think that would be very boring. But, you know, I'd like them to do that. I think if they'd done it and then showed highlight reels, possibly, of the best things that have gone on, then the fans would enjoy that. But then we go into day 3 in Jerez, and this is probably one of the most interesting ones. Felipe Massa goes out on track. So it's a 1:17.8. This is the fastest guy on the track. Nico Rosberg in the Mercedes is in 2nd, Sebastian Vettel in 3rd, and Raikkonen in 4th. First time them guys have been on there. And then the test driver for Force India, James Rossiter, goes out and he comes in 6th place in the day. And it's quite interesting. It's quite weird, actually. Paul di Resta only set 7 laps on that day. So, you know, hopefully we'll be seeing more of them guys. But it's definitely interesting as we've seen Bottas, obviously, coming into the sport. And then finally, on day 4, the legend, the man I've picked to be the winner of the season this year is Kimi Raikkonen. This guy looks like he's an absolute beast. We all know who Kimi is. He is a legend. His interviews are the best. And he come in 1st. 2nd place was Joao Bancini of Force India, test driver again. Sebastian Vettel in 3rd, and Esteban Gutierrez in the Sauber, setting 142 laps in his Sauber. Unbelievable. 5th place with Jean-Eric Vergne. Lewis Hamilton, see, with 145 laps, trying to find his feet in the car, comes in 6th with 1:18.9. This, though, is the official timings. This is the week of cars. All 23 drivers out on track, and this is how they did. So, 1st place went Felipe Massa with a 1:17.8. Then in 2nd, Kimi Raikkonen, 1:18.4. Joao Bancini of Force India, 1:18.1. Romain Grosjean, 1:18.2. Sebastian Vettel, 1:18.5. Esteban Gutierrez, 1:18.6. Jean-Eric Vergne, 1:18.7, and so on. I'm just going to say the names though. Nico Rosberg in 8th, 9th Jenson Button, 10th Hamilton, 11th Perez, 12th di Resta, 13th Ricciardo, 14th is Rossiter, the test driver for Force India, 5th place is Mark Webber, 16th place is Nico Hulkenberg, 17th is Batali and Bottas, 18th is Pedro de la Rosa, who is doing testing for Ferrari.
19th was Pastor Maldonado. Charles Peake in the Caterham in 20th. Luis Vrastis in Marussia 21st. Max Chilton in 22nd. And finally in the Caterham, Eduardo van der Gaard in the Caterham, who had 121.3. So guys, that is the roundup of Huayas testing in Espanol. The test before the season begins in March. The day the race begins is March 17th. Testing, though, if you want to know, testing starts in not very long. It starts, I believe, on the weekend of that, which would make it about 13th, 14th that the whole thing is going to start. So, guys, I'd like to say thank you for watching. My name is OTG. I'll see you guys in whatever my next video is. Bye, guys.